everyone, welcome to video 7 of my weekly uploads. In this video I will show you what I have just purchased from everyone's favourite auction site. It's something that I've been after for many years, ever since I got back into the retro computer scene. And this machine is quite rare. Not many come up for auction, and when they do, they're over £100 British. I've bought a Tatung Einstein. Now it's a single drive machine, no box, no manuals, no software, just a machine, and it's in a non-working state. Now I know what you're thinking, why buy a non-working machine, but you know, it's cheaper than buying a working one, obviously, and it's probably the only way that I'm ever going to be able to afford an Einstein again. So I took the plunge and was the winning bidder on everyone's favourite auction site. So the machine powers up, but it's got corrupted video on the monitor, and that's what the picture showed on the auction site. Sold as seen, but was so cheap I couldn't really leave it. I have bid on one previously and it was astronomically priced at the end. It was a nerve-jangling time, and as the auction end time crept closer and closer, I thought at one stage I'd lost my bid as the winner, but then I managed to claw it back from the brink with a couple of minutes before the end of the auction. I submitted the winning bid, was really happy. But because the machine's heavy, it's going to cost about £12 British to post. It's cost more than I wanted postage wise, but I'm not complaining. I've got a good machine, and due to the Christmas period, it's now the 23rd of December, I won't actually get this until the second week of January. So unfortunately, my lovely people, you're going to have to wait for a video on this. Hence the video I'm doing now. Well, more audio really, but you know what I mean. It's some content for you about what I'm going to be doing in the future. So in the new year, I'll be doing the teardown video, where I'll take the machine apart, clean it, fix the board if I can, retrobrite the case, make sure the keyboard's working, is nice and stable, clicky. Can't really check all the peripheral ports because I don't actually have anything to plug into it. I don't even have a boot disc. Not a problem though, because the machine will boot. As you will see in the video in the new year, it will boot without a disc. I owned one of these machines back in about 1988 when I lived at home with my parents. I had all the accessories, magazines, books, joysticks, games. I had almost every game for it on disc. I had the Speculator, which was a hardware Spectrum emulator that you plugged into the back of the Einstein, loaded a selection of Spectrum games from cassette and played them as if you'd got a Sinclair Spectrum. Now, you might wonder why you would want to do that, but the machine came out at the same time as the Spectrum, and some people had Spectrums, we did, used it, abused it, got rid of it when we went to college, and the Spectrum emulator, the Speculator, was still available many years after the Spectrum really had ceased to be, and the Einstein had ceased to be, but you could still play the Spectrum games, and it was hardware perfect. It was like a mini Spectrum in a box. I'll try and put a picture of it here, but these are really difficult to get hold of. The last one I saw for sale must have been 8 years ago, and it was over £100 then, and I know that one of the Einstein website guys has managed to be given one for free, so he's lucky. Unfortunately though, at the time I didn't realise what sort of special machine it was, and I let it go stupidly for free just because I got nowhere to store it. And then, as you do, you regret these things many years later. Anywho, now I've redeemed myself, I think, because I found this one that was looking quite sad online. I'll put a picture of it here, but if I do a full review of it here and then everybody can see it. I can either keep it, put it in storage, use it day for day, or sell it on. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with it. So keep watching in the new year for my Einstein videos. Subscribe to my channel, this one, the new one. Hit the like button if you like it, hit the dislike button if you don't. Leave me a comment, and also hit the bell icon so that you'll be updated when I release more videos on the Einstein, the Spectrum, the Atari ST, PC peripherals, hard drives, you name it. I'm going to try to do everything next year and build up my video library on YouTube, as many videos as I can. So you can also check out my website at www.mikesretrotech.co.uk. So you can either do HTTP or you can do HTTPS. The latter is obviously more secure. So on there you'll find all my retro machines, pictures of them all, what I've got, what projects I've done in the past, maybe what I'm doing in the future as a bit of a teaser, but then everything that isn't on YouTube will be on there. And I'm hoping to put lots of other retro items on both YouTube and on my website. Anyway, thanks for listening to me wittering, and I hope you all have a happy Christmas and a very good start to 2019. Bye for now.